In the far corner of my backyard, there's a big tree. I couldn't bring myself to cut it down. I didn't want to take its life, or spend the money. So it's just been sitting there all this time, untouched. The space under the tree was a total mess though, and I wanted to make good use of it. So I decided to design a decking area. To make sure I knew exactly what I was doing during construction, and to calculate materials accurately, I used SketchUp to model the structure. This is the original layout. The retaining wall was already in place, the cylinder represents the tree, and the slanted surface shows the real terrain. First step, lay down weed control fabric. Trust me, if grass starts growing under the decking later, it's a nightmare to deal with. Then come the concrete piers, which are there to provide a stable and level foundation. Normally, you'd have to dig and pour if you're building on soft ground, but under the tree, I already had a layer of compacted gravel, which offers solid support, so no digging needed. Next is the joist frame. Here are a few key design specs for the joist frame. I'm using pressure-treated 2x4 timber. The spacing between joists depends on what decking boards you're using. Check their installation manual. In general, it should be between 35 to 45 centimeters, and no more than 45 centimeters. The concrete piers should match that spacing laterally, and the spacing in the other direction shouldn't exceed 1.8 meters. Of course, you also need end supports to secure the joists properly. All right, team. Drawings done. Materials bought. Let's get to work. Let's go. First, compact the ground. Make it rock solid. I grabbed some leftover weed fabric from the veggie patch, mainly because I couldn't be bothered to buy more. Now, mixing cement. This is a skill I picked up as a kid messing around with mud. Cement, sand, gravel mixing ratio is 1:2:3. Let's go. Lay the concrete piers. One brick on top, tap it flat and level it out. Use just one bag of cement for all the piers. After 2 days, once the cement has fully cured, we move on to installing the joist frame. Cut the joists to length, check the levels, fix one end to the retaining wall, then drill holes and use angle brackets to secure them to the concrete piers. With the joists done, slap on the decking tape and we're ready for the decking boards. I went with 3rd generation composite decking. First off, composite means it's plastic-based, not real wood, just textured to look like it. It's super easy to clean and maintenance-free. No need to oil or paint it every year, which is my nightmare. 3rd gen boards are solid and come with a protective shell. 2nd gen is solid too, but no shell. 1st gen is hollow inside, so 3rd gen is the most durable and high-quality option. Now, unless you're buying local with free delivery, shipping can easily cost over £100, so you really want to get your measurements right. Better to overestimate and buy one extra board than run short, wasting time and money. I won't go into too much detail on installing the boards. Each brand has its own instructions. I used a hidden fastener system, no visible screws, which makes for a much cleaner finish. Decking is kind of like tiling or laying flooring. Large areas are easy and satisfying, but the tricky, time-consuming bits are always the edges, corners, and weird shapes. For the curved edge around the tree, I used the same trick I used when doing the kitchen. Trace the shape on cardboard, add some buffer space, transfer it onto the board, and cut along the line. Alright, final inspection. Let's check out the quality. Time for the ultimate test. Sit down and feel the vibe. Deck feels solid. No wobble, no creaks. The surface? Smooth and level. Decking boards are snug, evenly spaced. No visible screws, thanks to the hidden fasteners. Even around the tree. The fit is clean. Curves are smooth, no weird gaps. That cardboard template trick paid off. This once useless corner. Now it's a chill-out zone, garden hangout, or evening wine spot. All thanks to some sketches, sweat, and solid planning. If you like the job or want something similar done, feel free to give me a call. I cover the Hale Samhain area and would be happy to give quote.